now we are with Arthur, the expert of Asus Nuc. Can you tell me what is new with Nuc this year in Computex 2025?
Fantastic. Hi, this is Arthur Chang. I'm the product line manager for our Asus Nuc. We're proud to introduce our Asus Nuc 15 series based on Arrow Lake processor. Now, what's exciting about it, gen on gen, we deliver 23% multi-core performance gain from the previous generation, and also over 30% gain on the graphics. What does that mean to our end user? That means for your AI inference engine, and also make it more responsive and more performance oriented. So that's from the performance perspective. What else we're doing differently? In our new generation, so this is the baby, the slim, and also for the tall. Now, one of the things that we're doing across all of our slim or tall series is the value for our system integrator. Because system integrator operate hundreds and thousands of systems a week and month, we want to make sure that the process is simplified. We introduce world first toolless chassis. So instead of having the screws to unscrew, with a single click, it's open. And what that means is that money, time saving for our system integrator, more powerful for them. But also at the same time, if you notice that even the SSD is based on pin and not screws. Why is that important? In certain environment, if you drop the pin on your board, immediate ESD. So those are the type of things that we're thinking on how we can add value to our system integrator. Now, one thing that people are really hesitating about, especially for mini PC, is the upgradability. This is the reason why we introduced the tall SKU that allow our customers to introduce a very different accessory. For example, the extra 2.5 gig LAN, RS-232 for PLC controller.
Okay, I can see what you do there with a slot here. You can actually change the slots. Okay.
But better than this, we are introducing not just the primary 2280, but the second 2280 drive. So now you're able to have additional storage. It would do RAID, Zero, and also HCI computing, which is super important for our distributed computing for our new environment. And at the same time, if you look at the rest of the structure, we have moved our Wi-Fi module to be more modular. So now for a customer who decide to use a different Wi-Fi module, you can actually have the flexibility to build that. But those are what you see outside. I want to show you some secret, only for you. I'm sure like when we were kids, one of our favorite toys, Lego.
Okay.
Based on that concept, for example, if our customer want more IOs, more different configuration, what do? Well, this is why we have the world's first removable lid. Why do we do that? Because, for example, if I want to have extra IO, extra USB port, and what have you, you can actually go through here a snake hole that allows you to interface because we expose a very different I/O inside. For example, you have extra USB ports, you have RS-232, PCIe. For example, if I in a slim SKU, I decide to have an extra LAN. I want to have 2 LAN or maybe 3. What do? Buy a new motherboard? No. You can use this functionality, allow you to build your own stack, almost like a little helmet that allows you to offer
on top of it.
Exactly. So those are the things that we want to do. We're not just delivering a great PC, but a building block allow our solution integrator and our partners to build their business based on the component we provide.
Flexibility is very, very important now. Right?
Exactly. So this is on the hardware side. There are a lot of things that we're doing, especially we're focusing on commercial customer. We're doing something that's amazing. For example, one of the things that we're doing is that we deliver the best of the best Intel vPro technology, especially for our commercial customer. One use case, that in fact, we believe that we're the first OEM in the world, this feature called one-click recovery. So what does that mean? For example, if you have a digital signage that's hanging on 20 feet in the sky, and you encounter blue screen, you're connected out of band,
very common,
and via Wi-Fi.
Okay.
How do you recover? Climb up? No. Our ability that we're able to push one single button, we're able to recover the system, not just one, a group of systems all at the same time. So for example, like CrowdStrike, what's the fastest way to recover all your system at the same time? Asus is not able to deliver for you. So those are the reasons we don't just deliver a PC, we deliver a building block that allow our system integrator to build solution around it and win with Asus Nuc.
Very impressive. Very, very impressive.
I love our product.
I can see that.
Yes. Any other question for me?
So this is already available since January.
So I believe that this product available was around Q1 timeframe, early Q2. So product availability depends on countries. It is ready.
And I did come to notice there is actually an AI version, but it's not either of this.
You're good. All of our platform that we introduce are all AI relevant. And this is the exciting part. And I'm so glad you asked this because this morning we just announced that our close collaboration with Intel of a project called AI Superbuild. What does that mean? Because our goal is not just to sell components. In fact, we want to evolve from a components provider to more of a solution-ready partner. In order for us to do that, we have to enable more ISVs, more solution provider, be able to optimize their software and their AI algorithm on our Asus Nuc. This is why we'll work with Intel and develop this AI Superbuild project. The ability that you need, if you're an experienced AI builder, you have your own AI model, will allow you to be able to convert and optimize inside our platform, so you can very quickly to develop your solution. Or if you're from the grounds up, you have a variety of AI models you can choose from, so you can get you up and go right away. In fact, this is actually a great example of an AI solution that we have built based on their optimization with our AI Superbuild. For example, this is a native, not connected,
Native translator.
a native inference engine. So for example, for our very different small business like healthcare, finance, legal, you do not want to have your information exposed to the cloud. For example, if I walk in a meeting, I have a customer, a customer that do not speak my native language, so I can drag a PowerPoint presentation in English, and also go through this conversion process into the language of choice. For example, this one is actually in France, and I can have a variety of solutions that we can choose from to do that. So what that really means is that we're enabling the amazing performance at the native that allow our small business to operate without the need of the cloud.
Everything is on device.
Exactly. And this is all based on the amazing performance we can really squeeze out of the platform.
Very impressive. Thank you so much for your time, Arthur.
Pleasure is all mine.
Thank you.
Enjoying the show.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.